Hello, everyone. Joey back here again. Wanted to do a quick video talking about and celebrating 1 year since I had gastric bypass surgery 1 year ago this morning. And where I was then, where I am now, and just some different things. Overall, where am I at? Total lost weight since January of 2021, 123 pounds. Total lost weight since surgery, so 1 year, 97 pounds. I really wanted to get to an even 100 lost within a year, but I'm happy with 97 pounds. How are things going? Incredibly slow as far as weight loss is concerned. I really would like to lose, as of today, 38 more pounds. I don't know if it's possible or realistic. That is my goal weight, because then I would be out of the obese category. You got to be a certain percentage to be out of that. How am I physically? Doing much better. Still have some struggles. I don't know if you can hear it. I've been having some jaw issues lately. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's stress. Um, I'm thinking it's stress, but sometimes after a long day, after I talk, I can hear it and feel it here. Just a clicking. I'm getting that. But off of metformin, I was pre-diabetic. Off of that, blood pressure medication cut in half. I may go off of that. I may stay on it forever. You never know. Taking a whole fistful of vitamins, but that's okay. It's something that's going to happen for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that. Um, for the most part, can eat pretty much anything. Um, I go back and forth with potatoes. Um, Still love a tater tot. Still love a fry. Just can't eat a lot of them. And that's it with most things. Can't eat um, a lot of things. Have to be very careful with my sugar intake, and still I've had probably in a year 30 ounces of soda, and 20 ounces of that was within the last month. um, I went to visit my family at the beginning of April for spring break and caught one of those 24-hour bugs while I was there. And my parents and I were traveling to see my nephews and my niece, and just was not feeling great. My mom pulled over at a store, and while I went to use the bathroom, she bought me a ginger ale, 20 ounce, and that's the first large amount of caffeine that I've had in a year. Other than that, it had been small sips and stuff, and it took me about 3 hours to drink the ginger ale. I miss it sometimes, but all in all, it's not a huge deal. Um, Struggles over the past year, up and down, depression, anxiety, um, dealing with different things, a huge amount of stress, professional stress, personal stress, and all of that. Hopefully, coming to the end of that, and I'm hoping quality of life will be better from that. Physically, a lot more stamina now. Um, Not winded walking up steps, trying to still up my physical goals. Still struggle with that. Got a lot of steps this past weekend. My wife and I had a yard sale to sell some stuff. Um, Working on huge, major life changes, lifestyle changes. Have, let me see, when I started this journey, I was at a size 48 pants that were probably a little bit too big for me, but the 46s were too tight. And now I wear size 36. So gone down six sizes, five sizes, which just like was strange to me. Was in the 46s for a while, then went to 44s and shot over 42 into a 40. I'm like, oh man, these are baggy. I told my wife, might need to go down to the 42. And she said, those are 42s. I'm like, what? So that was strange. I've had to replace, this is a rubber wedding band. They sell these at Walmart. I believe my wife got it. The band that we got married, that when we got married, I got, excuse me, I was driving back to Maine from Virginia last July. Spent the night in Connecticut, checked into my room, got unpacked. First thing I do after driving all day is I take a shower. And I remember it was a very nice shower, had a clear glass door that went all the way across. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen in that. I'm soaping up my body and my ring just falls off, hits the tile floor. So I, you know, take it, dry off, I put it back on, and it's barely like there, if if it wasn't soapy, but you can tell it's going to fall off again. I had bought a ring on Wish, paid like $2 for it, and it had the Superman emblem on it. And so I started wearing that as a wedding ring because it fit. But when I had bought it, I could put it on this finger and it was tight, but I could wear it. So I put it in a drawer, but I had lost all this weight. It now fit on this finger. So I wore that probably for about 8 months. And then 2 or 3 months ago, it started to severely slide. So my wife got me um, this. Um, and then just in the past year, just dealing with the changes, um, eating wise, exercise wise, getting COVID, dealing with the major amounts of stress, which I'm not going to get into tonight. I'll talk about that at some point. Um, and just trying to balance work, personal life, professional life, recording YouTube videos, recording 2 podcasts weekly, and it for a while was just it wears you down. I was going through periods of just major depression and being anxious and just dealing with everything that's happening in the world. right now is just a lot. I did a challenge last September where I posted a video a day, and then I think I posted maybe three more videos. Catching COVID really took it out of me, and I'm like, you got to put something on the back burner. So I put that on the back burner and put YouTube on the back burner until January, and trying to improve myself. I'm signing up for all of these courses, and I think everybody in the last month was, oh, you got to sign up for our course. And I had signed up for all these courses and then couldn't take any of them. And they came and they went, that's all right. Another one will be along the way. As the woman said on Forrest Gump when he told her, wasn't that your bus? Yeah, another one will be on the way soon. And just dealing with that, I had a point and it has just completely gone out of my head. The minute I stop recording, I'll come up with it because that's just what happened. I have also done a video about this, but another thing, taking the Conqueror thing for Yellowstone Park, and since I always have to do that when I show that off, and I'm hoping when things settle down a little bit to do some more of those. I really enjoyed doing the challenge and getting out and getting more active. Always a chore to get my daily water amount. I probably miss it most days, but I'm like Ava's car rentals. We try harder, right? This is a fruity water. It's like a flavor splash. I get them at Sam's Club. This is the grape flavor. Is it acai, ACAI, grape flavor. I get it in I think a 24 pack with lemon, um, mango, pineapple, and mixed berries. They're all really good, and it's just something different. Um, Also drink a lot of Gatorade Zero. Still drink a lot of coffee. My tolerance for coffee has gone back up, thankfully. I would have been a sad, sad guy if they had taken the coffee and the soda away. Thankfully, the coffee hasn't been that bad. I did a video where I talked about my morning coffee routine, and I add the protein shake in there instead of cream. Sometime in the afternoons, excuse me, I'll talk about that in a second. Sometime in the afternoon, if I have an afternoon coffee, I'll do half almond milk, half protein shake just to mix it up a little bit. But still have to deal with a lot of air escaping, and especially after I eat. Um, I have to be very cognizant of what I eat, how fast I'm eating, and how it affects me. Someone asked me today because they knew that I had had the surgery, and I said, "Oh yeah, it was a year ago today, actually." And they were considering something. They're like, I really need to lose some weight," and I was just saying some of the things that I had done, and I had to travel last week back to North Carolina and took my parents out to eat um, for to celebrate my mom and Mother's Day since I wasn't going to be there on actual Mother's Day. And we went to a local seafood restaurant, and I'm carrying out a to go plate. My mom's carrying out a to go plate, and I said, "I'm just sorry. I just we've gone out to eat a couple of times, and I'm always carrying to-go plates home. My mom says it's okay. We should actually, though, decide, order something together and just split it. This way, we're not carrying maybe out so much to go. And I said, you're right. I really need to do that. Um, but my body has been very good about, if I'm eating a hamburger, I may have 2 bites left of that hamburger, but my body says, you are full. And I have learned to trust when my body says that, even though it's only 2 bites, throw it away, put it in the bag. Maybe you can save it for later if you really want that 2 bites, but right then, nope, you gotta go. Um, had dinner, had gotten a burger or something from someplace. No, chicken. I'd gotten grilled chicken nuggets. Ate those, had a couple of fries, was drinking Sunjoy, is what they call it. I had gone Chick-fil-A. It's really an Arnold Palmer. And this version, I get half diet lemonade and half unsweetened iced tea. Having that after the food was just a bad idea. And I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my parents, and all of a sudden on FaceTime, and I'll say to my wife, here, you need to talk to them. I'll be right back. And went to the bathroom, and I was sick because, again, your body tells you, you it's very good about letting me know, nope, we're not holding on to all this. You can go to the bathroom and take care of it then and there. My sleeping has improved. I told someone 4 or 5 months after the surgery, I had finally reached the point where I woke up and my back didn't hurt. But it made sense. If I was sleeping on my back or kind of on my side like that, I had all this weight pressed down on my back. Of course, my back hurt. And that was something to get used to. Oh, I don't hurt getting up. I have to sit on the side of the bed and just collect yourself before you get up and start moving. My sleep apnea has gotten better. I probably need to get retested for it because it may be completely gone away. My numbers have been very good lately. I have also lost weight. This is something I had talked with somebody about it. And they said they had something similar. I've lost weight in my legs so that when I sleep and I'm sleeping on my sides, my legs were together, I no longer had that cushion, and it physically hurt for my knees to be together. And so, you twist a little bit and it would wake you up. And so I got a little bitty pillow, ordered it off of Amazon, that I can now, it contours to your leg. So I've just put it between that, and I've slept so much better. It takes some getting used to because it was not as pliable as I wanted. It was kind of a hard foam rubber type deal. But now that I've gotten used to it, I've slept so much better. Um, since that happened. So that's just an overview. I'm sorry if I rambled. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. If you leave a comment, please like, please subscribe, please comment, please share. I appreciate all of you so much. The journey continues. This is not a magic bullet. This is not a magic cure-all. This is just another tool that I have used, and it is a daily struggle. You can see here it's getting better, but the hair loss from the lack of getting good protein continued. It's like I said, it's gotten better, but it was definitely there. I feel better. People say I look better. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I can definitely tell the difference in the face because before it was like whoop, out there, but that's all right. You live and you learn, right? So if you have any questions, though, seriously, please leave them. I will answer them to the best of my ability. And if you like this, if you like longer videos where I ramble, I can do that any day and all day. Just let me know. Um, Thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't have done it if it wasn't for all the support that I have gotten over the past year. And the journey continues. It's not about the destination, it's the journey. And I'll leave you with this. Someone asked me, how much are you planning to lose? And I told them my um, goal that I shared here, about another 40 pounds or so, 38 pounds. I said, but if I never lose another ounce, I'm okay with that. If the scale you get on it, sometimes you've gone up, I'm okay with that. Because again, learning to live with that journey, not the destination, not the number on the scale, is how are my numbers? How is my overall health and well being? How is my not only quantity of life, quality of life, dealing with all of that? And if those are good, number on the scale doesn't matter. Do I still want to lose that 38 pounds? Yes. Am I going to stress if it doesn't come off right away? No, because it didn't come on overnight. It's not going to go off overnight. So that is it for me. Thank you all so very much. Have a good night.